All right, everybody, for the sake of time, we want to be respectful and start. We know other people will join us and we'll keep letting them check in. It looks like we have a hand up. I'm not sure. Saida? Disculpa si lo pronuncio mal. A ver, un segundito.
Saida.
Bienvenida. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Isabel Georgelos, the Chamber Administrator for the Tucson Hispanic Chamber. Bienvenidos a todos aquí para el Mixer de Mayo, our May Mixer. Welcome. And as we were just joking, if you are able to, you can grab a drink and join us. The good news is you don't have far to drive home. So hopefully everybody can enjoy and be safe. Very excited. Very excited that we have a special guest to launch today's mixer. So we'll be introducing you to her shortly, and then we will have an opportunity for everybody to give their 60-second pitch and talk to us about what's going on in their world. We'll have at the midpoint a raffle. A couple raffles, I think. And so for that, I do ask that you please enter your name and business name on the chat so that we can ensure we include you in the raffle. So take a moment and enter your name and your business name on the chat so we can include you in the raffle. So we got a couple of fun things for you. And then we'll finish off at the end. We'll do the rest of the 60-second pitches, and then we'll finish up with some information for you. So thank you all for joining us. Gracias por acompañarnos. Y vamos a empezar con nuestra invitada de hoy, Marisol Flores-Aguirre, que nos acompaña hoy. Marisol, thank you for joining us. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the invitation. Hola, buenas tardes. Good afternoon to everyone. I just have a quick question, Isabel. Is the mixer English, Spanish, bilingual?
Spanglish.
What's the
bilingual.
preference? Spanglish. I love it. I love it. Especially now because it's like, what time is it? 5:35, and I've been up and working like everybody else since probably 6 a.m. So all of the languages blend anyway. So I hope y'all are having a really good day and find yourselves in good health. I was invited by Isabel and by Paul. I have the good fortune of working with them in different capacities, and it's good to see some familiar faces on here as well. I currently am a small business consultant for the City of Tucson's Economic Initiatives Department. Estoy proveyendo servicios al Departamento de Iniciativas Económicas por parte de la ciudad de Tucson. And I've been working there now for just a few weeks. But I had been previously a member of the Ward 1 team before our current mayor was the mayor, and she was at Ward 1. And then I have a background and I teach at Eller. I'm also a small business owner, so I know where y'all have some of those same experiences probably as some of you, and some of those same stressors. So I was invited today to talk a little bit about the work that we're doing around economic initiatives. Fui invitada para platicar un poquito acerca del trabajo que estamos haciendo en el Departamento de Iniciativas Económicas por parte de la ciudad. And also to answer questions. I am excited because I miss being around people. So I'm seeing all of these Zoom folks and I'm like, yay, right? Because I think there's this interesting gap. We would think, all these young folks, oh, you're always on your phone. And we thought this digital transition was going to be easy. And now we're seeing all those same young folks like, I need people. I need to see people. I haven't hugged anybody in 60 days, right? And so I know that some of you are probably in that same boat. I know I am. So yeah, Isabel, should I just kind of give some information about the programs we have going on?
Yes,
or
that
if
would
there's
be
questions?
great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm also hyper caffeinated, so slow me down, y'all. It's not your Zoom link, it is me. I do talk this fast all the time. I start coffee at 6 a.m. and my drink was a Diet Dr. Pepper. So I talk really quickly. So part of the work that I'm leading on economic initiatives is to support Spanish-speaking small business owners. There is a ton of support coming out of economic initiatives that y'all have seen to support General Market and the broader Tucson community. There's weekly webinars that connect Tucson business owners that they can be a part of for lending resources and trainings and all kinds of really awesome stuff. But one of the gaps that we identified was really making sure that we were serving that Spanish-speaking, Spanglish-speaking business owner that might prefer to get some information in Spanish. And so the work that I've been doing in collaboration with different groups like the Chamber has been to make sure that people have the information that they need with regards to what's going on at the city. So some of y'all probably have heard about the Tucson Resiliency Loan Fund. Can y'all give me a thumbs up, or like there's this little reaction, right? The thumbs up, or in the chat box if you've heard about the Resiliency Loan Fund. Si han escuchado un poquito de información referente a los préstamos que se están haciendo por parte de la ciudad, si me pueden indicar aquí en el chat o en las reacciones, si saben un poquito acerca de ese programa. Let's see, I'll wait a minute and give folks a chance. Okay, well, it doesn't look like folks have heard about it, which is a good opportunity for me to talk about it a little bit. So the Tucson Resiliency Loan Fund was launched 2 weeks ago, was approved by Mayor and Council, in which they approved $1 million to support small businesses in the city of Tucson. There's 0% interest loans. Estos préstamos que se aprobaron por parte del Cabildo son a 0% interés hasta $25,000. Pueden aplicar hasta $25,000. So it's up to $25,000 in lending that small businesses can apply for at 0% interest, which is that's the really incredible part about this loan fund. It was specifically designed for small business owners. So what that means is under 25 employees. Yes, under 25 employees, 0% interest, flexible repayments, starts at about 12 months. Between 6 and 12 months is when you start to repay. And this is being run through Business Development Finance Corp. Their website is bdfc.com. I'll put it in the chat box, bdfc.com. Our lending application is up right now. And at this last council meeting, which took place on Tuesday, Mayor and Council approved some special designations to prioritize women, minority-owned, veteran-owned, disabled or differently abled owned businesses to be able to apply. And those would be prioritized across the wards in the city. And so as it sits right now, there's over $600,000 remaining from the million. And those are open right now at BDFC. And I'm just going to translate that really quick to make sure that folks understand. And then Debbie, I see you. I'll get to you in just 1 second, okay? Los préstamos que están aprobados están a 0% interés y ahorita mismo están abiertos las aplicaciones. Desafortunadamente no habían tenido la aplicación lista y preparada en español, pero para mañana estoy asegurada de que todas las aplicaciones estarán en español y estarán disponibles para esas personas que quieren accesarlo en español. También tienen apoyo por parte de esa organización BDFC con Gabriel Gómez, y él está disponible para también poder apoyarlos en su idioma para que apliquen. Es importante que apliquen porque estos préstamos que se están haciendo son a 0% interés, entonces no va a haber interés ni alguno para poder accesar ese capital. Entonces es muy importante que apliquen y si tienen cualquier pregunta pueden llamar a este número aquí, 837-4100. This is the Small Business Helpline. Este número aquí es donde quieren llamar si tienen cualquier duda o cualquier problema. Y esa línea es por parte de la ciudad de Tucson. So I know that was a lot of information. I'll slow down, Debbie. I know you had a question, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about some other good news that got approved this week. We don't have parameters on it because it's brand new information, but it's good information for you to have. Go ahead, Debbie. What was your question?
Okay, so 2 questions. Number 1, does it have to be an existing business? And number 2, does it have to have an operating address within the city of Tucson?
Those are 2 good questions that I haven't heard before. Yes, in terms of question number 1. Question number 2, with the operating business address in Tucson, I don't know, to be honest with you. Is it an online business?
No, I'm asking, as they say, I'm asking for someone else.
Oh, sure. So if it's like, for example, this small business fund was specifically designed for folks that didn't necessarily have access to those federal grants like the PPE and the EDILs. So, or EIDL, sorry. And so those folks that didn't get into that first round of funding, especially like sole props, mom and pop shops, this fund of money was to help fill the gap on that.
Okay.
So, muy buena pregunta que hizo Debbie. Ella quería saber si tenía que estar ya operando el negocio para calificar para los préstamos y que si tenía que ser registrado por parte de la ciudad o operando en la ciudad. Y la respuesta a la primera pregunta es sí, tiene que ya ser una organización o un negocio que ya está operando y también tiene que tener una licencia oficial por parte de la ciudad y tienen que estar registrados por parte de la Comisión de Arizona. So actually, Debbie, your question triggered my response in Spanish, which I didn't think about in English. See how bilingual brains. You do have to be registered with the Arizona Corporation Commission. And you do have to have you do have to have a business license. Oh, I think somebody has their microphone on.
Saida, you have a question?
Yes, sí. Sí, necesito información, el teléfono para comunicarse con el señor Gómez.
Claro que sí. Si me des una chancita aquí, voy a agarrar, ahorita lo que voy a hacer, nosotros diseñamos una guía pequeña para todos las organizaciones que han confirmado que tienen apoyo en español para servicios a clientes que están buscando préstamos. Entonces, ahorita se lo voy a enviar a Isabel, o yo creo que se lo envié ayer. Tal vez es un recurso que iba a beneficiarles y ahí tiene directamente el número de teléfono del señor Gabriel Gómez. La aplicación va a estar en línea mañana en español y puse en el chat esa dirección por el sitio de web donde puede aplicar, pero también no hay problema, con mucho gusto yo le voy a proveer el número del señor Gómez antes que terminemos hoy. So the question was just how to get in contact with Gabriel Gomez. There's a resource list that we have that we'll make sure everybody gets. And then there is a resource guide that's already online for English-speaking folks that prefer their information in English. ConnectTucson.com. ConnectTucson.com has a ton of city resources. It has a resource guide that you can access. And then for folks who prefer their information in Spanish, we do have a supplementary guide, and the people that are listed on the guide, that's a supplementary guide, are folks that have already been vetted. So we know that they speak Spanish, we know that they have capacity to serve folks in Spanish, and that they can use them as a resource. Other questions before I move on?
Para mí sería mejor en español, por favor.
Ok, claro que sí. Entonces, ¿quién está hablando? ¿La señora María Mejía?
Sí, María Eva Mejía, la orden.
Sí, claro, señora Mejía. Entonces, no sé si tiene alguna pregunta, pero si quiere accesar esa información, nosotros le vamos a dar la guía y los recursos para poder comunicarse directamente con BDFC, BDFC, que es la organización que está administrando los préstamos por parte de la ciudad.
Y el préstamo está relacionado con el buró de crédito personal.
Sí, hay una aplicación que se tiene que llenar, es de 5, yo creo 6 páginas y le van a pedir información referente a su negocio que va a incluir su estatus de crédito, pero no es la única forma en que vamos a verificar la información o que no tiene que ver simplemente con crédito.
Perfecto.
So,
Muchas gracias. Muy
claro que
interesante
sí.
toda esta información.
Qué bueno, qué bueno que es un buen recurso. Ms. Mejia asked about the application process. And so there is an application process. It's about, we've tried to pare it down and get it closer to like the PPP. For those of you that applied for the PPP, so it was about 4 to 5 pages. We're getting close. We started at 17 pages and now we're about 5 to 6 pages. So we're doing really a lot of work to try to get it more accessible. But it's going to be online. And the question she asked was, is credit a factor? So credit is a factor, but it's not the only factor. So there'll be other factors taken into consideration. And you can find that on bdfc.com. Let's see, I think there's something here. Oh no, this isn't for me. Okay, cool. Oh wait, if you haven't already, make sure to write. No, that's not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Other questions? No? Okay. Oh, Laura, go ahead. Yeah, I see you. Good to see you. Hi.
Good to see you. Thank you so much, Marisol. And I just wanted to say, please extend our gratitude on behalf of, small businesses to the city council and the mayor for making this available. I know that there was a lot of people left out of the PPP. There was a lot of need, and all of the business are suffering regardless of, whether you had to, regardless of your industry, everyone is suffering. So this is unprecedented, and even this loan that the city of Tucson is doing is unprecedented, and we're really appreciative, and please extend our gratitude on behalf of the small businesses of Southern Arizona.
Hey, Laura, thank you so much for that. Yeah, the mayor and council have really worked hard to be responsive to the pandemic. And so I know that the mayor and council took some very strong positions early on that ultimately, I think, saved some lives, right? Because we're seeing that we were ahead of the curve in terms of trying to flatten the curve and keep folks safe. But it is stressful and it's hard. And as small business owners, y'all know, I don't have to tell you how difficult it is right now. And there is some solace and comfort in knowing that we're all in it together in terms of like trying to navigate this, but also in terms of how do we get the resources that we need. We know that that's been a challenge. Entonces, una de las cosas principalmente importante al Cabildo y al Departamento de Iniciativas Económicas es que el acceso a esos recursos que sean, que esa información sea accesible y que la gente sepa realmente cómo pueden accesar los diferentes recursos que existen, no solamente por parte de la ciudad, pero también en la ciudad, entre todas las organizaciones que están apoyando. So I have some other good news, and I know that any good news during COVID is well received. I know for me, it was really an important meeting. So the mayor and council had a meeting on Tuesday, and some of y'all might have heard that we received additional CARES Act money. So this was money that was approved by Congress. Not every city got it, and we did. So that was really incredible. Our city council was really proactive, and because of their quick, they're jumping into it quickly. we have an additional $2 million that was just approved by Mayor and Council on Tuesday. The $2 million are going to be small business grants. These grants are completely free. You do not have to pay them back. So I will translate that as well, and then I have a couple other things. So el Cabildo y la alcaldesa de la ciudad aprobaron el martes $2 millones en dávidas, en subsidios para pequeñas empresas adicionales de lo que ya han aprobado por parte de los préstamos. Entonces, esos $2 millones van a ser para continuar el apoyo a las pequeñas empresas. También aprobaron $3 millones para trabajadores y familias. Entonces, este dinero es específicamente para aquellas personas que están teniendo dificultad en pagar su renta, en comprar comida, en gastos de todos los días. Entonces, ese dinero también va a ser accesible y también es una dávida, un subsidio que no se va a tener que volver a pagar. So there's also, in addition to the $2 million in grants, there's going to be, there was an approval and allocation of $3 million to support workers and families. So these $3 million are to actually help with everyday costs and loss that has resulted from COVID. So this is going to be anything from rental assistance to help you pay gas, food, everyday expenses. And then the last bucket of money that was approved was $500,000 for nonprofits. So if you are a nonprofit organization, there is a nonprofit designation of money of $500,000, especially for nonprofits. So $500,000 fue designado también para aprobar y apoyar a esas organizaciones sin fines de lucro. Entonces, ese dinero son para esas organizaciones que están proveyendo servicios a la comunidad y van a poder aplicar para ese dinero también. So those are 3 really big major investments that were just approved on Tuesday. I know the next question is going to be, how do I access it? And that's the one thing, right, that I don't have yet. And so the reason that we don't have it is that the first step was approving the funds, making sure that we got a mayor and council to approve them. And then moving forward, we are determining, and by the May 18th meeting, so y'all might want to tune into that. The city of Tucson has a YouTube channel, and on May 18th, they're going to be broadcasting their live city council meeting. That meeting will give the parameters about what departments are going to be in charge of what funds, how people are going to access those resources, and how they apply, when the opening dates and closing dates. So don't worry, this money has been approved, but it's not open. So this money, it's not like, oh, well, we don't know how to apply and we're going to be shut out. No, nothing has been determined yet, in the public for how that money is going to be dispersed. The first step was getting it approved. So,
Marisol.
Mande.
Perdón. Felicidades porque estás haciendo un excelente trabajo con el inglés y el español. Yo invité muchas personas que son mexicanas, pues somos latinas y hablamos más el inglés, el español que el inglés. Entonces, felicidades. ¿Cómo podemos ayudar a nuestra comunidad hispana, a los pequeños negocios en el sur de Tucson, que realmente necesitan muchísima ayuda en cuestión de, en este momento que tienen miedo hasta cerrar sus negocios, ya no regresar después de que el gobernador o la alcaldesa nos diga, ya pueden abrir sus negocios?
Sí, claro, muy buena pregunta, Leti, gracias. Pues una de las cosas principalmente importantes es, pues estamos ahorita en el desarrollo del protocolo que se va a hacer para poder dar esa confianza a las pequeñas empresas en qué son las reglamentos, ¿no? Para poder abrir de nuevo. Una de las cosas que tenemos que seguir haciendo es esa distancia social es súper, súper importante. Hemos visto bastantes pequeñas empresas que han hecho modificaciones a sus empresas. Entonces, están haciendo entrega de comida al carro, están dando información, están dando sus servicios de entrega o por teléfono. Esas cosas son súper importantes. Si están teniendo acceso al público, tapaboca, guantes, principalmente importantes. Sí, así es. Nosotros también. Yo tengo tapaboca, perfecto. Súper, súper importante. La otra cosa, tienen que llamar, aplicar y hacer accesible y accesar esos recursos. All right, I'm glad to see a couple folks with those face masks. And I'll translate this in just a second, but the question is, how do we keep confidence of our customers and small businesses that are kind of afraid to be operating, and what is some resources that they should be doing and some tips. So I'll translate that shortly. Just wanted to finish that up. So esas son las herramientas, ¿no? Continuando en desinfectar, asegurándose que siempre están vigilantes. No es que, pues un día sí estoy usando la tapaboca y luego al día siguiente no lo estoy usando. Tienen que ser consistentes. La otra cosa, sí hay recursos como el Chamber, recursos como el YWCA, recursos como la ciudad de Tucson, recursos por muchos lados, y informándose acerca de qué son los programas que pueden apoyarlos y accesar esa información, ¿no? Y una de las cosas que yo les pido como ayuda es darles la información que yo les estoy proveyendo hoy a sus amigos, a sus compañeros, aquellas personas que tal vez no pudieron llegar ahora, pero que sí les va a beneficiar. Nosotros como latinos somos una comunidad muy social, entonces esto es muy difícil para nosotros porque queremos ir con la comadre y decirle, hey, ¿sabes qué? Tenemos estos recursos y vamos a llamar y vamos a hacer esto. Y no se puede, entonces es difícil, pero sí podemos levantar el teléfono y decir, ¿sabes qué? Mañana van a abrir este préstamo, o sabías que esta organización está haciendo este trabajo, y echarnos la mano uno al otro.
Okay.
Esas son algunas cosas. So just to reiterate, one of the things that's super important is to continue to look at the protocol that's being developed. Pima County released already a guide about what their procedures are going to be with regards to reopening. The city of Tucson has not yet released its guide. Pima County indicated that of the 3 different levels, we've only actually hit 1 so far in terms of the reopening. But if you are an essential business, if you have a restaurant, if you have a cleaning company, if you are meeting with folks still, safety is super important, not only for you, but for your customer, right? The last thing that we want is to have a small business where, because of whatever happened, the public got sick, right? Or and it got traced back to you, or vice versa. You got sick because somebody came into your establishment. And so face masks is number 1. Wearing gloves, continuing to social distance. So if you can put 6 feet of space between you and your customer, this could mean a pickup window. This could mean, for those of y'all that are shopping still at Target or at Best Buy, you'll see that they do a pre-order. You text them or call them when you're outside. They drop off whatever it is into your car. And so you never touch anybody, you never talk to anybody. I saw an ad for a mechanic, a locally known mechanic shop, that he comes and picks your car up and takes it to a shop and drops it back off. Mm-hmm. Those kinds of things that people are doing to be innovative during this time, because that's really what we need, right? How do we think about how do we do our business a little differently? And then the second part to that question was, what can we do to support? And so really it's helping pass along the information. All of you have networks, all of you have folks that you're in contact with that aren't here today to hear this information and might hear it better from you. You know your network and the folks that are in your community better than I do. And so being able to let them know about the resources that exist is going to be super helpful, because what we want to do is make sure as many people as possible know about the resources that exist, not only from the city, but also what's accessible at the chamber, what's accessible at other nonprofits across the city or small businesses. we want to make sure that that information is available.
Thank you so much. Es muy importante información y vamos a tratar de llevar toda esta información a todos los negocios del sur.
Gracias, gracias Leticia. Y también si yo puedo apoyar en alguna forma, por favor déjame saber. Me encantaría también poder dar esta información a sus redes.
Sí,
Laura,
claro.
You had a question?
I do, thank you. I hope I'm not monopolizing, but I did want to ask, thank you. I did want to ask, there are some businesses like mine who are in the Tucson metro area, but just outside of the Tucson city limits. Is there any talk, have you heard from business owners that are not within the Tucson city limit, therefore we're excluded from this loan and the grants? You know, what are there any talks about extending assistance to businesses that are in the Tucson metro area but not quite within the limits?
Are you registered with the city of Tucson as a business?
Well, I have a city of Tucson license, I do,
Yeah.
And I meet the other criteria, but not within the city limits.
So
I'm like literally past Wetmore, north of Wetmore, and that's where the city limit ends.
So I don't want to give you any misinformation. This is a good question for our business navigators, but my understanding of the criteria is that you need to be an incorporated business with the Arizona Corporation Commission and hold a small business license with the city of Tucson. That is my understanding of the application requirement. I don't remember seeing anything specific to exactly what you're asking me, because you operate within the city of Tucson. But again, the 837-4100, that's a really good resource. And if not, send me an email and I'm happy to follow up and guide you to the right person that can answer that question.
Great, because even if the answer is no, I think that it's important to have that conversation and provide advocacy, because just like my business, there's many other businesses, it's just even just around me that, you know, we kind of left out, right? So we need to start having that conversation and provide that advocacy.
Yeah, and it's important also for like those surrounding communities to be brought into the fold where they can, and also to be encouraged to advocate within whatever municipality they fall in. Super important, right? Making sure that they're also advocating their local leadership, but working together for sure to try to come up with a plan. That's important.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Questions, otras preguntas?
These were really good questions. We don't want, I know she's teaching. Marisol left part of her class to come and join us today. So are we feeling good? Because if not, we will definitely invite her back. And also too, as she shared, we are partnering with Marisol and the team at City of Tucson to continue to share insights, what we're learning about what you're experiencing and what your needs are, so we can create the resources, los recursos para apoyarlos a todos, to support everybody in our community. So anything else? All right. Marisol, thank you so much for your time. This was exceptional.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for the questions. And there's going to be some really cool announcements coming up pretty soon from the chamber, some opportunities for us to work together in a larger capacity. And I think that we'll be offering some great service. So there's more information to come. Again, 837-4100, 837-4100. Es el número, el hotline por parte de la ciudad de Tucson, donde pueden recibir más información. More information there at the hotline. Isabel has my contact information. Please reach out to me. And Isabel, if you can get that resource out to all the folks that asked for Gabriel's number, that would be great. Pero aquí estamos para apoyarlos. La ciudad de Tucson aprecia todo el trabajo que están haciendo como pequeñas empresas, y aquí estamos juntos trabajando todos los días para que podamos asistir, porque sabemos que este camino es largo y es difícil, pero no están solos. So thank you again. The City of Tucson is excited about these opportunities, and we know there's a long road ahead of us. We know that this is scary times, but we're all in this together. I know that Mayor Romero's committed to Somos Uno, and we really are one Tucson. So if there's anything that I can do, please reach out to Isabel, and I'm happy to continue to support.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Marisol.
Thank you. Have a great day. Have a good
You
evening.
too.
Thanks for the invitation. Adios.
All right, we'll see
Bye-bye.
you soon. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed that. That was really informational in terms of all the details. So again, we really appreciate Marisol taking time today to join us. Ojalá y que les ayudó la información que nos dio Marisol hoy. Y como dijo, si hay más, si quieren más información o saber de todos los recursos en cuales estamos colaborando, por favor avísenos, comuníquense con la cámara. All right, so we're going to start with the pitches. Give everybody 60 seconds to share, and midpoint we will do our raffle. So thank you for hanging in there with us. And if you haven't had a chance, and if you have the opportunity, please take a sip of your drink. Right?
Yes, salud.
Good news, salud. The good news is we don't have far to drive. So yay, no designated drivers here. All right, so let's start with Saida. Am I saying that correctly or is it Saida?
Taylor.
Yes.
¿Cómo se
Taylor,
pronuncia?
¿cómo estás?
Si nos quieres hablar de tu negocio. Did we lose her?
Oh, no, no tiene su micrófono está apagado.
Ahí está.
Ok, ahí está.
Ujú.
No te podemos ver.
No pude conectarme al video, no sé qué pasa, pero espérame a ver si puedo
Porque
conectarme.
estoy viendo tu sofá, pero no te vemos a ti.
Ah, ok. La
¿Estás en tu
cámara-
teléfono? ¿Estás en
Sí.
tu teléfono? Ok.
Ajá.
So, el teléfono ponlo como cuando te tomas un selfie, ¿cómo se dicen? Así nomás voltearlo hacia ti. Y ya empiezas a hablar. Pero si quieres, trata tu negocio y en español, si quieres.
Ajá.
Ok.
Sí, mi negocio se trata de comida. Tengo una lonchera de comida mexicana.
Ujú.
Ya llevo alrededor de 20 años con ella y estoy ahorita, bueno, la situación que está pasando, yo estoy reinventando algo más para mi negocio. Quiero estacionarme
Ujú.
y pues para eso pues necesito ingreso.
Pues yo pienso que Marisol está perfecto la información que nos dio para si deseas un préstamo para instalar hacer tu negocio crecer. Es un
Ajá, sí.
negocio, ya pusiste eso, que ya tienes tu lonchera, ahora ya quieres expanderte, entonces si tienes la necesidad de un préstamo y de todo lo que la ciudad de Tucson está ofreciendo a los pequeños negocios, hay que ponerte en contacto con Marisol y para que hagas crecer tu negocio. Y
Por favor.
también la Cámara de Comercio Hispana también te podemos ayudar en muchas herramientas para hacer crecer tu lonchera y hacerte a promoverte para darte a conocer tanto con el mercado general como con el mercado latino.
Ok, perfecto. Si yo ya tengo todo lo que se requiere, pienso, tengo la licencia del estado, de la ciudad, y sí tengo eso,
Okay.
esas tres cosas que ustedes estaban mencionando. Y por eso estaba pidiendo hablar con alguien para comunicarme después para poder seguir con esto.
Lo
¿Ya
que
tienes?
recomendamos es que si pones tu información en el chat, Paul Mendoza de la Cámara se puede comunicar contigo para hablar sobre los recursos que podemos ofrecerte y con quién te podemos poner en contacto. ¿Está bien?
Ok, está bien.
Ok.
En este chat, en el chat es el mismo que estamos ahorita.
Sí.
Seida, yo te mando la información. Soy yo, el Paul.
Oh, Paul, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Qué gusto escucharte.
Igualmente, yo te mando la información.
Claro, claro que sí.
Gusto en verte. Bueno, más o menos.
Igual.
Bienvenida.
Bienvenida. CJ Cunningham, would you like to talk to us?
Hi. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi. I hope I'm not crashing, and the Facebook event was actually open to the public here in Tucson. But I'm here from the International Rescue Committee. We're a refugee resettlement agency. And I just wanted to kind of learn about what local businesses here in Tucson were doing in response to COVID-19, and also just represent IRC clients who have been participating in the community as well as the local economy and have also been impacted by the pandemic. Our clients are hard workers who have been working with local businesses, and they're just ready to get back to work and support the local efforts to rebuild the community. To that end, I personally work in our employment department, which helps refugees to connect to local employers and to find positions. So if anyone is interested in hiring and looking for a dedicated, loyal, hard worker, please just go ahead and contact me. I'll put my contact information in the chat.
Absolutely. And we're so happy you joined us. As you said, this is open. So we welcome people to come and connect with us in our mixers and at our cafes on Mondays at 11 a.m. So you are welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hear from Debbie. Debbie?
Yeah,
There you are.
I was having a hard time negotiating my cursor to get unmuted. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, welcome everybody. I get the wine, thanks. My name's Debbie Hayes. I have a business, You Can Create Your Own Life, Melaleuca.com, the wellness company. We are an essential business. Have actually put on employees during this time. And the reason for that is that we want to share some of the following information with people. Number one, we are a US-based manufacturer. Number two, we have a lot of satisfied customers. From March to April, our reorder rate was 98.1%. So an excellent showing there. It had been in the 97s, so it was still great, but went even higher. That's the highest that the company has ever had. So why shop with Melaleuca? We are online, so you don't have to go to the store. We deliver products fresh, manufactured by us, and we are keeping up with the times. So we have hand sanitizer, for example, an EPA approved disinfectant that will kill 99.99% of germs. And we have those in stock. You don't have to have the sign like I just saw at Costco today about all the number of things that they were out of. We also introduced a new probiotic a week ago, and it is geared solely toward keeping your immune system healthy. Something that everybody is conscious of these days. So one fact about probiotics. Our label says 10 billion CFUs, which is the active cultures. But what we put in the product is actually up to 20 billion CFUs, because over the life of the product, some of those cultures are going to die. So we want to make sure that as long as people finish it by the expiration date, that they will have the 10 billion CFUs that are promised. So that is one way to to determine whether you have a viable probiotic or not. So I'd be more than happy to give you more information and would like to learn about your business as well. Debbie Hayes, You Can Create Your Own Life.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm gonna remind everybody that it's gonna be 1 minute because we almost We
Sorry.
almost, that's okay, that's okay. So I'm going to take the time here, okay? So come on, who's next, Isabel?
Let's hear from Hal. Hal Tomiski.
A while since I've attended your mixers, so it's good to see everybody again. I'm from Nations Lending. I am a mortgage lender. We've been working all these times. People are still buying homes. Home values are still reasonable. Interest rates are low. And I'm also helping out quite a few people on refinancing their home, taking advantage of the low interest rates and saving some money. I've had one person I'm writing now. I'm helping him saving $700 a month on his payments just by refinancing. So I'm always here for you when you do have any needs. Hal Tominsky, Nations Lending.
Very good. Thank you, Hal. Welcome.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear from Monica. Monica's iPhone.
Vale. Hi, Monica. Welcome to the Zoom Tucson Spanish Chamber Commerce.
Hi,
Luciana.
Leti. Good
Hi.
afternoon, everybody. I am for Nuestra Hora con Leti. And right now, we offer to everybody one promotion, one interview, the 3 minutes for only $300. This is, you can stay in TV and all cable, dish, direct TV, Comcast and Cox, and Nuestra Hora con Leti, and CW, Spanish, and our program is Spanish and English. Take these offers for promote your business. Thank you.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nice.
Yeah, you're
Gracias,
very good.
Monica.
Gracias,
Very good.
bienvenida.
Thank you. Let's hear from Fatima next, and then after her, let's hear from Gustavo.
Okay, Fatima, bienvenida, amor.
Salud. I'm Campos, owner of Incas. I'm selling chickens more than ever. Okay, we have a very good deal on the rotisserie chicken made in our brick oven for only $7.99. We're gonna have this special to the entitled month. It's just been very popular. We are introducing the chicken. So we also have the menu available online. You can order that incasperuviancuisine.com, or you can call at 299-1405 and you can order your chicken. We also have a great deal with a chicken meal for 4 people that it comes with the chicken, the fries, salad, and rice. So it's a very healthy and very affordable meal for your family. So I hope to see you soon and order it online at Incas. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Fatima. Thank you. Next is Gustavo.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Gustavo Garcia. I own Tucson Auto Repair. I started my business in 2010 as a mobile mechanic. I'm still mobile, but mostly I work out of my own shop now. But I'm looking forward to expand and also to buy somebody else's small business and join it together with mine. That is my main goal. Maybe by the end of this month, hopefully that will all come through. To buy that other small business, I'm looking to I get a small loan, which is only, small, very small, not that much, $15K if possible, and make it happen. And I guess I'm already online here with BDFC filling out the application as we are having this chat. So hopefully this will be a positive day for me. Thank you all.
Very good. Very good. So happy.
Great
Wonderful.
time, everybody.
Very good. All right. Next is Lisa, and after her is Laura.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Benson with Two Busy Gals, and we do social media marketing. So we can help you with your Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever you need assistance with. We can write content for you, we can post for you. That's what we're doing, and we have a special going on right now. It's $49 for an hour of coaching on Zoom with me, or and you get some positive inspirational posts to put on your Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to use them, along with the coaching. So if you're interested, I'll put my email address in the contact information. Thanks, everyone. Lisa with Two Busy Gals.
Thank you, Lisa. Next, we're going to hear from Laura.
Thank you, Isabel. So I'm Laura Oleger. I am the founder of Academy for Caregiving Excellence. We provide workforce development training, so career training for the frontline healthcare workers that are working in hospitals, in assisted living communities, and skilled nursing facilities. So all the people that you're seeing in the scrubs and wearing the mask, you know, we train them. We help them to get certified and get their state license, and then we also connect them with employers. We are currently running a promotion to train get your caregiver certification training for only $249, which is unheard of. It's never been that price. Typically that's about $800. And because we understand the shortage of healthcare workers, we wanted to make it really, really affordable. We also train certified nursing assistants. So get in contact with me. Thank you, Letty.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm just gonna put my contact information in the chat. So if you need anything, just reach out.
Absolutely. All right. Next, we're going to hear from Isette, and after her, we'll hear from Maria.
Maria Eva.
So I was like, if I can unmute it, but thank you for helping. Good afternoon. My name is Itzer Rendon. I'm a loan officer with Bill Mortgage. I've seen a lot of new faces. Welcome, everyone. I'm happy to be here today. I'm so excited that we have this mixer, even if it's on. I miss everybody, and I miss being with everyone and hugging everyone. But again, my name is Itzer Rendon. I'm a loan officer, and right now we are doing a lot of purchases, just like somebody else mentioned, and we're still busy. It's incredible how busy we are, and my main focus right now is helping customers with down payment assistance so they can purchase a home with zero the cases. And the interest rates are just so crazy low. I'm just trying to help as many customers as I can. So if you know of anybody wanting to purchase a home and they're ready to go for it, we have great assistance for them. So again, my name is Itzer Rendon. I did put my information on the chat. You can reach out if you have questions. And I look forward to seeing you guys in person soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Itzer. Okay, Maria Eva. Bienvenida. All right. Let me give you a hand.
Okay. ¿Dónde está? Quita tu,
No está.
tu audio, tu micrófono.
Oh, ahí está.
Ok.
Pues buenas tardes, aquí estoy en este chat que me da mucho gusto que nos hagamos partícipes, ¿verdad? Pero yo pues ingresé a la compañía Eternal Spirit Beauty, que es una compañía que más que nada pues nos enfocamos para la salud con los CBDs y todas las cremas que tienen el cannabis, pero es puro saludable, no contiene el THC, no contiene la droga ni alucinógeno, pues entonces yo quiero crecer también en mi negocio más, expandirme, llevar salud, porque hay muchos testimonios de personas que consumiendo estos CBDs, pues les ha matado el cáncer en 2 meses, muchos testimonios tengo, entonces por lo tanto estoy muy interesada para expandir mi negocio y llevar salud por donde quiera que yo vaya.
Gracias. Hablando, she's have this I mean the CBD Missy I using for my shoulder and my low back pain, and it's wonderful. Felicidades, Maria Eva Mejia. It's a really great product that you have too.
Yeah, anytime if everyone wants some samples, I have for everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No.
So sorry? Okay. All right, Letty, if you wanna share your business and also too lead us into that raffle. How about that?
Yes.
First?
Yes. Well, my name is Leticia Ortiz. A lot of you me conocen, and I'm representing Bustos Media. Is the group 106.3 and the voice 10:30 a.m. And right now we have an opportunity to have your own radio show. It's the talk radio. We have a 30 minutes radio show. You can have it on Saturday or Sunday for $100. Your radio show, and it's a wonderful. Today we have the news, and I think it's wonderful to if you like to have your own radio show, invite people, invite your sponsors, talk about your business, talk about your product, service. I think for Laura Oldecker, Laura, I think this can be really good for you, and the boys 10:30. And I have a great packages for the group 106.3. So let me know if you need any help with any promotion, any marketing promotion. So Leticia Ortiz from Bustos Media, the group 106.3. And do you want me to talk about also, queremos felicitar. Hoy es, this is the week, National Week of the Nurse and also teachers, las maestras. The nurses, felicidades a Laura Oldecker. Diles a todas las personas, a todos tus estudiantes que felicidades, congratulations, and I think you're doing a wonderful job with your academy for nurses, because that's right now for this terrible situation we have. I think we need more nurses than you think. And felicidades también voy a felicitar muy en serio y de gran corazón también a una maestra que es Jenny Díaz. Jenny Díaz, felicidades. Espero que todavía esté aquí con nosotros, y si ya se fue, creo que se nos fue. Jenny Díaz representaba, ella es maestra de ballet folclórico en Pima Partnership. So, felicidades a todas las enfermeras y a todas las maestras. Felicidades, mi Laura.
Gracias, amiga. Un abrazo.
Un abrazo.
Okay. And then we're going to do a quick raffle. Sophia did a nice job of sharing with you guys what one of the chambers giving away today, a nice trio of wines. Of course, we are not promoting day drinking, but definitely hope you will enjoy these 3 bottles of wine. So Sophia, are you ready to draw a name for us?
Yes, I have everyone's name in the little bucket.
Yay!
So I'll draw it now.
Here she goes. Everybody keep their fingers crossed.
So Samantha Alvarez, the school resource.
Oh, Samantha. She had to leave. She had a slight emergency. I think that's what happens sometimes when we're working from home.
Oh, have to be present to win.
Yes, thank you. So let's draw another name, Sophia.
Okay. Debbie Hayes, you can create your own life.
Yay, Debbie. You still with us, Debbie?
Yeah, she's here.
She is. All right, and Letty, did you have a drawing you wanted to give? We can have Sophia draw the name.
Yes, please.
Okay, Sophia, do us the honors. Draw another name for Letty's raffle item.
Instead, I want to say thank you.
Of course.
Hal Timinski.
Hal Timinski?
Yeah.
you're going to have an interview with us in our TV show, Nuestra Hora con Leti. You're going to be in CW. So I need your information and we will call you to recording and everything, your interview.
Interesting. Thanks.
Yes. Congratulations.
It pays to come back, Hal.
Yeah, and have my information in the chat box.
So you have all your information there? In the
Yes,
chat?
yes, everything's there.
Okay, let me
All
see.
right. Very good. Very good.
Felicidades.
All right.
Congratulations.
Hi, Latte.
Yeah, got it.
So
Good to see you.
Sophia, was that all of our raffles for today?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you.
next, and our next mixture, remember, you can say that you have a gift certificate, Starbucks or whatever, or anything from your business. We're gonna do kind of like the mixers that before in person. So let's make it fun and invite a lot of people. And remember on Mondays, todos los lunes a las 11 de la mañana, el café también con la Cámara de Comercio Hispana.
¿Me pueden ver?
Very good.
No, te estaba viendo nomás los lentes.
There
Oh,
she
yeah.
is. There she is.
Right there.
And you look so
You're
good,
beautiful.
too.
You know what?
You look so good.
If you
All
can
right.
tell Sophia, hey, listen, if you can tell Sophia to get another raffle, and I
Okay.
offer whoever is the winner a full chicken meal from Incas, anytime and any day, just mention that Fatima promoted in the mixer.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
Yay, we have
Let's
another
go,
one.
Sophia.
Okay.
Here we go. Thank you, Fatima.
Leti Ortiz, Bustos Media.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Well, there you go.
I got a
There you go.
chicken.
Congratulations. Get some great
I never
chicken.
won anything. Oh my God, Fatima, I'm gonna have my favorite chicken, Incas. Thank
I
you.
know. All right, everybody, just some final announcements. Nomás, si nos dan un poquito más de paciencia, unos anuncios más. Les agradecemos a todos que nos han acompañado hoy. Fue muy informativo, ojalá y les ayudó un poquito. Thank you all for joining us today. We have just a few more announcements for you that we want to share, but we appreciate everybody taking time today to join us and spend this time with us. We know you could be doing something else, and we appreciate being able to be in community with you. So just a couple of things. One is, has anyone on this call, because we're doing surveys and believe it or not, we are sharing this information with our legislators. Has anyone on this call received PPP or EIDL funding? I don't want to know how much. We're just asking, have you received any funding?
I did. This is Lisa from
Lupita?
PPP.
Okay, who was that?
This is Lisa. I received some from PPP.
Wonderful, Lisa. I'm so glad to hear that. Anybody else? Okay, is anybody still in the queue waiting to receive information regarding their loan applications? No? Anyone thinking of applying? Lo voy a repetir en español. Que si alguien ha puesto su aplicación para los fondos de ya sea el PPP o del EIDL, y si recibió fondos, no queremos saber qué tanto, nomás que si recibió un préstamo. ¿Alguien? Ok. ¿Han puesto su aplicación y están esperando? Ok. Ok, gracias. Esta información la estamos usando para avisarles a las personas que están, obviamente los senadores y todo eso, les damos información para que sepan que todavía necesitamos ayuda. We still need help getting funds out to small business. And that's why we are tracking this information and sharing it. So I want to thank you for letting me ask those questions. And again, we encourage you, if you do, please let us know. Again, we're not interested in how much or any of those details. We just want to know yes or no, and where are you at? And obviously, we're using this information to continue to support small business. All right, I do want Paul just to share a couple of key points on things to be aware of if you are applying. So Paul, if you can take it from here.
Hello, everybody. So I think, first of all, Letty, you're going to have to share your chicken with us. And then Debbie, you have to bring 1 bottle of wine to the chamber. That's all I want. So thank you, everybody, for participating today. Yes, like everybody, you know, we're still in this uncertain place of if we're going to apply or we're not going to apply. The best recommendation I can give you is please have your paperwork ready. So first of all, make sure, of course, if the majority of you are registered businesses, that's excellent. The second one is to have a clear designation of your payroll. What is your payroll payments that you do to yourself or your employees, something that you can keep track on, something that you need to show the government for your any type of PPP loan or EIDL loan. Well, EIDL loan, I'm sorry. Only for the PPP. The EIDL is it's a fund that is like a grant. They are still taking applications. Please, please, please. If you don't have any of those two happening right now, I encourage you to please get your financials straight. We can assist you and redirect you with people that have knowledge on how to be able to help you with that. Ahora que va en español, para toda la gente que no tenga una nómina o no use un sistema para ver el salario que ya sea de usted o de sus empleados, le recomiendo que empiece a documentar todo, no nomás usar efectivo, para que puedan presentar a instituciones de crédito o al gobierno que califican para un tipo de estos préstamos, pero tienen que demostrar qué es lo que están gastando mensualmente, qué es lo que gastan. El EIDL loan es un grant, eso no lo tienen que pagar de regreso. Si necesitan ayuda con educación financiera, por favor, comuníquense con nosotros. Nosotros los podemos dirigir con gente que tenga la información correcta, adecuada, para que los puedan ayudar. Nunca es tarde, siempre hay tiempo para poder mejorar y hacer nuestros servicios mejor. Por favor, no se detengan en comunicarse con nosotros. What I'm saying is like, it's never too late. Please feel free to reach out to us and we can redirect you in the right direction. We might not have the answer, but we have a lot of resources we can actually direct you with, so you can actually get the right answer for your right business. And the 3 tips that we want to give is just have a strategy when you're going to reopen, and think about how are you going to market yourself? What are you going to do to make sure that to tell your customers that that you are open? And then second, how are you going to make sure that your staff and your customers feel safe in your establishment? La otra conversación que estábamos teniendo ayer era acerca de estrategias para reabrir sus negocios. Es bien importante tener una estrategia para sus empleados, para sus clientes, cómo los van a hacer sentir seguros en la área del trabajo. Y la segunda es de tener una estrategia para cómo van a promocionar su producto o su servicio. Ahorita es muy importante tener una página web, estar presente en redes sociales y tener algo para poder presentar lo que hacen. Muchísimas gracias. Aquí estamos a la orden. Thank you so much, everybody. We're here to serve you. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Paul. All right. The last thing that we're going to leave you with are a couple of key points that we encourage you to think about. The first one is you heard from Marisol. There's information coming out in terms of helping people prepare for eventual opening. You've heard information coming from the governor. We're still waiting on guidelines from the mayor and the city, but what's most important is to work to stay informed. And I think she did a wonderful job of reinforcing just the safety protocols, and I think all of us can do that. What we ask you to think about and we offer our assistance is as you reflect on how you're running your business and what you've had to do to pivot during this time, is thinking about how what is your re-engineering plan? If you have an actual business, what is it going to look like for you to open and create a safe environment for yourself and for your customers? If you work from home, you know, something to think about is like you're used to meeting at coffee shops. You're used to, does that make sense? There's logistics now that are involved. How are you going to evaluate and come up with a strategy for how you do these things? What are you going to have to put in place? Those are the things we encourage you to think about. Share ideas. If you're looking for insight, please reach out to us. We are happy to brainstorm. But bottom line is we are also going to be conducting a series of workshops, as Marisol kind of insinuated. We are partnering with the city of Tucson. We're taking on other partners with the YWCA and really working together to form a platform as well as deliver information that will help businesses go forward. But these are things for you to think about. And the last one would be digital strategies. Many businesses found themselves in situations where they hadn't prioritized navigating, you know, social media or even having a website or doing business on the internet. This is now new, and people are looking at these things. So again, information for you to think about, and how do you seize those opportunities now? And a great example, I'd like for Sophia just to share with you a little bit of information that we have been able to garner and that might help you. So Sophia, you want to just share some statistics for everybody?
Yeah, do you want to click on the slide with the with the actual numbers?
There you go.
So COVID-19 has really pushed the chamber to think of ways of how to connect to our members, as we were used to just face-to-face contact. So we began to work our social media. So we went back to Facebook. We went back to Twitter. We built a new Instagram, and we built a YouTube channel. So the blue or gray, whatever it looks like, are the numbers before COVID. And then the green are the numbers that have been going up as COVID goes on. So our 20% engagement was for Facebook before COVID, and then now we're up at 80%. So meaning that we are engaging more people are viewing, more people are staying informed. Same with Twitter. Last time we had tweeted on our account was September of 2019. So we came back to Twitter, and we're really reaching other people. And it's a good way to interact and make relationships with other businesses and people. Instagram, we had an Instagram that was made back in 2013, and it had not been used since 2015. So we had to create a new Instagram and be able to market through that social media. And we're up to 87% of interaction with people on Instagram. And then YouTube, we have every single day, we have a different activity that happens at the chambers. We have our Cafecitos Monday, Tuesdays are art with Mara. And then Wednesdays, we have Wednesday workout with Platinum Fitness. And then Thursdays, we try to do other activities. And of course, Fridays, we do Nutrition Fridays with Christy Wilson. So we're always trying to come up with different strategies to be able to stay connected with our members. And I think social media has been really, really important, as well as I think every single business should try to make their way to social media and be able to engage with other people and make connections, because it's something that's really important right now, and I think it is the future of what's coming. So yeah, I do recommend engaging more with your people through social media. And then on the next slide is all of our social media handles. So our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and also our admin email, which we are always taking in what our members are sending us to be able to post. So if you are one of our members and you would like for us to put something out there, you can always contact the admin or Isabel, Paul, Rocio, anyone. And yeah, that's all I have.
And I would thank you, Sophia. And we really want to thank Sophia. She has taken this on this year, and look at what she's been able to do in a short period of time just for us. But the beauty of it is it's not just for us, it's for the entire membership. So these pages, everything is for our members. And we are excited to be able to help our members and community share and stay connected through social media. And as we learn, we are happy to share and help our members stay engaged by leveraging us. So continue to send and share your posts because they're getting out there and you can see the impact just in such a short period. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Any questions?
Gabby, are you there? Some Gabby. Do you see Gabby?
I saw her come back on. She was on and then we lost her.
We lost her?
And it looks like...
Oh, yeah. Look, she's there. Hi, Gabby. How you doing?
I'm good. ¿Cómo está, Leti?
Bien, ¿y tú? Fine.
Nice to see you all.
Hi, Gabby.
I'm sorry, did you ask me a question? I apologize.
You never present yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Gaby Noriega. I am a life insurance agent, and I serve, well, the company that I work through has been around since the 1940s in the city of Tucson, and we're one of the few, I think we're one of the only companies that service our clients for life insurance at their homes. So there's people who have fluctuating, there's people who have fluctuating incomes, and they prefer not to go through the bank necessarily, or there's people without social security numbers who want a policy. There's a variety of options, and so we serve the community and we visit a lot of our clients on a monthly basis. It just depends on what they prefer, but we're very flexible in that aspect. And we work with a lot of, we're a very generational kind of company, or our customers come from families that have like their grandparents and their parents, and then they have gotten a policy with us because they know us so well, and we're basically another member of the family because we get to know everybody, and it just becomes more important for them. And so that's basically one of the services that I provide in terms of life insurance.
Thank you, Gabby. Good to see you.
Nice to see you all.
Okay. So that's it, right, Isabel?
Yes, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of our community and family. We'll be back again next month, the first Thursday of the month of June. Watch for some exciting news as we continue to work towards the next month and what we hope will be a much more positive community. If nothing else, we're learning how to navigate and do business differently. So keep sharing your great ideas. Por favor, manténganse en contacto con nosotros. Si les podemos ofrecer cualquier ayuda, apoyo, aquí estamos para servirlos en la Cámara de Comercio Hispana de Tucson.
Gracias. Gracias. Que tengan una feliz tarde. Bye bye a todos.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Muchas gracias, Salucita, Leti, querida, y para todos.
Salud. Te quiero mucho. Gracias por estar con nosotros.
Buena excusa para
Adiós, amiga Zaida.
Bye.
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 Bye, bye. Mucho gusto. Igual.
Qué bonita, Fátima. Bye.
Cuídate. Bye.
Igualmente. Bye bye.